What's up, everybody? I wanted to show you guys a little game I just played. I started with a bit of a Rui Lopez line. King's pawn to e4. He responds with the e5 pawn. I push the knight up to threaten that e5 pawn. He backs it up with his pawn. He's closing himself in a little bit there. You see he can't move his black bishop now. I push my white bishop up to put pressure on his f7 pawn. He develops his knight there, and I back my unguarded pawn up that his knight was just attacking. He develops his bishop so he can use the castle maneuver, and I push in for the kill shot on the f7 pawn, which would split his queen and rook. He castles, thus avoiding most of the danger. What? I decided to go for a crazy kamikaze move, sacrificing the jumpy. He takes with the rook. I take with the bishop. It's a 2-for-1 trade. He takes back with the king, and we're even in material. I feel like I've got a little bit of position on him here. My move, what do? I put pressure on that file that his king is on and stop his jumpy from moving. His jumpy's pinned. He presses on my queen with his white bishop. I got to move the queen. I move it over there so I can control the center and keep pressure on the d4 square if I want to move that d pawn up. What does he do? He develops his other jumpy. Now I'm going to put pressure on the king's file again by using my castle maneuver and also give that king some protection. He moves up into the center of the board. He's operating from the center. It's a great place to be. I'm a little worried about this, but I don't see too much wrong. So I want to get that bishop out of there, so I push this pawn onto the bishop, and I'm hoping that if I take his bishop, then I now reveal a new pin onto his jumpy there. What I don't see is that he splits my queen and rook. This is an amateur mistake. I should have seen this coming. I'm like, heck, what do? Well, I push the queen back so I can at least threaten him and not lose my queen. Of course, he's going to take the rook. Now I take his bishop, and his jumpy's pinned. His jumpy's pinned, and his jumpy's captive in the corner. So it's actually, in effect as if I've taken his jumpy out of the game because he can't move without being taken. He pushes his queen up to threaten the space in front of my king complex. And I threaten his jumpy. He can't move his jumpy. It's pinned. He moves the king to release the pin. And I'm able to take his jumpy with my pawn. He responds with his bishop. And I develop my other jumpy. He pushes up his pawns. I'm assuming he wants to start pushing that side, hoping for, I don't know, maybe a queen. And I decide to take the center of the board, operate from the center, putting pressure on his bishop. He doesn't want to lose the bishop to my jumpy, so he moves it out of the way. I'm more than happy to trade bishops at this point. He has to take with the king, putting him into a very vulnerable space, and at the same time, with that move, I reveal an attack onto his jumpy over there in A1. It's very tempting and juicy to steal that jumpy right now and just get him out of the game, be up in material, but I think I see a check opportunity coming up. So I put him into check. Where can he go? He's only got a couple spots to move. He decides to move closer, which either way, it doesn't matter because either way, it was checkmate. It was over right there. I won 2 games in a row against this guy. He's higher rated than me and feels pretty good. I'm obviously pumped up, high on adrenaline from this. Plenty of time left in the game. I'm only playing 15 minutes because I've got weak cell phone signal right now. All right. Thanks for watching. I'm out.